these are the basic materials that you'll need to silkscreen. Photo emulsion. Your image, a silkscreen, which you can either make or buy at your local arts supplier. Transparency paper, a sheet of glass, your squeegee. What did I say?
Squeegee.
An always essential squeegee. A squeegee. Yeah, I'll just say your squeegee. Yeah. A squeegee. Ink retarder. Is this silkscreening ink?
Silkscreening.
Waterproof tape. A container. Blank t-shirts. A hairdryer. And a friend. Now we're going to coat the screen. Now usually we would do this in a pitch black environment or under a red light, but today we're going to do it under these bright lights for your viewing pleasure. All you need to coat the screen is your squeegee, your handy dandy emulsion. And you draw a quick line across the entire top of the screen. Now taking your squeegee, you begin to spread the emulsion across your screen. Now if you flip it around, you'll see that emulsion has been coming through to the other side, so be sure to give it a few good squeegees on the other side as well. So now we have a coated screen. And you can be sure to take any excess emulsion and get it back inside your container. Now you want to throw that screen under a fan for about 20 minutes to make sure the emulsion is completely dry. And make sure to do this in the dark. Now as you can see here, I've jerry-rigged a light setup using our handy dandy blue tape off of my sink. Now every bathroom is different, but I'll wager that your setup looks something like this. Now you gotta make sure that your light is centered directly above your screen. Just draw a line down with your finger. That's how I've always done it. Now you take your transparency, which we printed out before, and you lay it down backwards on the top of the screen. Now take your glass and you lay it on top of the transparency to make sure that it doesn't move. And then you turn on your light. Now burning times vary depending on your emulsion, so make sure to consult the back of the emulsion that you're using. Now for me, I'm using a 500 watt light bulb. It takes about 15 minutes at a height of 18 inches. Now the best way to clear the screen is with a high pressure hose. But I'm pretty used to just using my shower. Now you want to make sure that you coat the screen with a layer of water and let it sit for about 2 minutes before you try and clear it. And there we go. We now have a perfect silkscreen. Now that we have our screen made, we're going to prepare for printing. I don't like that. We're going to use our waterproof tape to line the edges of the screen. This will keep any excess ink from exiting under the frame. Now we have a screen that's ready to print. Now we're going to mix the ink with the ink retarder. The ratio between the ink and the ink retarder is 10 to 1. A little goes a long way. You can basically just eyeball it. Mix well until all the lumps of ink disappear. It should feel like honey dripping off of your spoon. Now we've reached the most exciting part in the whole process. We're actually going to print the shirt. What?
Do you want me to hold
Yeah,
this
just
light?
hold. You can just hold the screen. Yeah, just be in the shop. You're in the shop. It's best to have a pair of helping hands for this part. This is where your friends come in. Make sure that your t-shirt is laid out flat. And lay down the screen where you're going to want to print it. Now we're going to coat the screen with our ink. You just need a thin line at the top. Using your squeegee, you flood the screen. And now we print. Holding your squeegee at a 45-degree angle, apply even pressure while pulling it across the screen image. And there we go.
Okay. I think it'd be funny if his hand comes in again and dries it for you, but...
And now for our final step, we're going to cure the shirt using our hairdryer. Thanks so much for joining us on Silkscreening in your bathroom. Now you too can silkscreen. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for joining us. Thank you so much for watching. Well, I want to say like the disclaimer. Right?
Maybe you should do the disclaimer out there. It's really weird that...
As you can see, silkscreening is a trial and error process. So be sure to check the directions on your materials to achieve maximum results. And don't be afraid to experiment. It's fun. Thank you for joining us on Silkscreening in your bathroom. Good night and good luck.